The floor is yours. I highly appreciate the topics which were put forward on the agenda of this conference, and I understand the question raised are especially important under present conditions, which are complicated by the international situations because of the growth of challenges like traditional and not traditional. In the framework of the topic of the role of the military power in the international relations, I would like to share some of the assessments. Lately, global and regional security has a tendency to become more complicated, and there are many hotspots where the situation may escalate to local wars. And every day there grows non-traditional challenges which threaten security and stability of all countries, and no single states could fight that alone. And we need involvement of all countries and all forces, including military, in order to contain these conflicts and stimulate cooperation to counteract general problems of security, especially in modern conditions. Practice shows that the past years, political means received development and fortified its role as a tool of containment of conflicts and wars, ensuring control, preservation of peace and regional security. And during its existence, Organization of United Nations adopted thousands decisions to regulate conflicts and wars, and mechanisms of regional cooperation like ASEAN also contributed to stability. When it is possible to regulate conflicts or contradictions politically, the use of force will be a threatening mechanism and sometimes military intervention to stop the conflict and restore peace, security, and stability as in a single state or in the region as a whole. Under condition of instability, there grows the tendency of the use of military power in the settlement of problems, and the world witnesses many civil wars and other conflicts which are harmful for security for countries taking part in these conflicts and destabilize the whole situation in the regions. The Socialist Republic of Vietnam survived many wars, and we value stability, and Vietnam conducts the policy of national defense, which carries a peaceful character and rejects using of force in international relations, enters and Vietnam always stands for settlements by political ways on the basis of the Charter of United Nations, international law, and conventions based on the principles of justice to ensure the legal interests of all states. Vietnam supports the role of United Nations and increasing its role. The use of armed forces should be done only on the basis of the Security Council of United Nations, adopted and approved by all countries. Esteemed gentlemen, since 2006, the mechanism of defense ministers meeting, where the heads of associations take part, demonstrated efficiency in cooperation in defense aspects, and the format of this kind, which ASEAN fortified its role and is used as a mechanism for consultations at the top level in this Asian Pacific regions. SMO Plus is also contributes to enhance the level of understanding and specification of politics in sphere of defense and cooperation, to create mechanisms for politicians, exchange of experience and information, discussion of most various ways in practice, exercises and simulation, and combined arms maneuvers. And perhaps modern history witnessed rarely when 18 defense ministers rallied just to discuss together military cooperation, safety, security, and the general development as it is done as in the framework of SMO plus. Esteemed gentlemen, at present Vietnam continues to participate in the mechanism of international and regional cooperation to enhance its efficiency in order to be able to regulate conflicts. As of 2014, Vietnam officially takes part in the peacekeeping operations in the framework of United Nations, showing responsibility and preserving peace and ensuring global security and stability. Vietnam considers it's important to take part in the United Nations activities in the peacekeeping operations in order to improve the capacity building which meets the standards of United Nations requirements. Vietnam sent 19 officers of Vietnam to participate in the missions of United Nations in Central Sudan. And we are preparing resources and capabilities to more actively be participating in the peacekeeping operations under the auspices of United Nations. In the end of my presentation, allow me to express high assessment of the actions of the defense minister of Russia to organize this conference and share their opinion that this is a favorable opportunity for the armies of our states to exchange views and to move forward new methods and initiatives to the interests of effective struggle with the general challenges to security. And I am also assured that this conference would make a serious import in activization of cooperation between the armed forces of the countries participants in the near future to ensure peace, stability, and general development. Thank you very much.